The reality is e-commerce will not make you rich, and dropshipping will also not make you rich. So for every guru out there that is recommending you to get started and it's going to change your life, then you can go ahead and tell them respectfully they are an absolute buffoon. Okay? And this video, what I plan to do is tell you guys the real truths behind getting started with e-commerce and dropshipping that nobody is talking about. Okay? So I want to break this down to you guys one by one to make sure you understand what you're going to be signing up for. Okay? And this is coming from somebody who's been in the e-commerce space for the last 5 years. And again, I'm telling you, it is not all sunshine and rainbows. It just kind of sucks to see so many people fall for the get-rich-quick scheme ads and the marketing that all these gurus are now showing and telling you. And then once you get into the space and you get into the industry, you realize that it's the complete opposite of what people have been talking about. And then you're over here and saying, hey, this industry's a scam and this person's a scam. Because the reality is you just were set the wrong expectations and you started off on the wrong foot. And to give you guys perspective, I was in the same exact shoes, okay? I came from Syria in the middle of war 10 years ago. Complete broke. It's me, my 3 sisters, and both my parents living in a 2-bedroom apartment, okay? I was dead broke, and e-commerce changed my life. I can travel anytime I want, anywhere I want. And as you can see, it's not economy. My parents are taken care of, and I am living the life that 99.9% of the world population dreams about, but is too scared to take action in order to live this life. So let's get into the reality of e-commerce. Truth number 1, it will not make you rich. The industry right now is full, okay? It is absolutely full with all these new strategies and new hacks and new gurus that are promising you a free store, a winning product that's already pre-selected for you, AI built technology that's going to help make you money, all this yada 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 bullshit, okay? None of that is true. None of that is going to change your life, and you have to accept that, okay? If you decide to get started in e-commerce, you have to accept the fact that nobody's going to just hand it to you. Nobody's going to come and say, hey guys, here's your winning product, here's your winning store, click this button and you're going to make money. Okay, that is not the case. Okay, e-commerce is a game that is, 1, long-term, so it requires a lot of work and a lot of time. 2, if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. Okay, so accept the fact that nobody's going to give you a pre-selected winning product that's going to make you a fuck ton of money. Because if that product was so good, then the guru who's selling you it would actually be selling it themselves and making the money themselves. And that leads me to truth number 2. Truth number 2 is this game will take a lot out of you. Okay, the reality is when you're first getting started, whether you have a little bit of experience, a lot of experience, or no experience at all, when you first get starting, just to give you perspective, you have to learn how to create marketing content, okay? And copy marketing content. Let's say that. You have to create or learn how to find a winning product, a product that solves a problem, a product that you can go ahead and sell at an emotional and psychological level, okay? You have to figure out how to be technical and how to optimize your website, how to optimize your TikTok shop listing and your Amazon listing, how to hire people, how to communicate your ideas and your creativity to people, okay? How to run a financial accounting, right? For profit, loss, cost of goods, marketing expenses. All of these different things you will have to learn when you first get started. So it will take a lot out of you and you will have to wear a lot of hats. But on the other side, the good news is these are all problems and these are all things that hundreds, thousands, and millions of other people have already gone through. And the answers, right, and the way to approach all of these different questions already exists on the internet. It's literally a simple Google search away, and you will find the information you need in order to be able to take care of those things, okay? But just know that it will require a lot out of you when you first get started. This is going to lead me to lesson number 3, okay? Lesson number 3 is you are going to lose money, okay? I hate to say it. I hate to be the guy who's going to be so honest with you and tell you, but you will lose money, okay? The reality is, when I first got started, okay, think about this story right here. I paid a guru $5,000, right? And this was when I was like 18 or 19. Mind you, that was a lot of money for me. And the idea of this mentorship was he gave me a product to sell. He told me the type of ads that I should run, and he helped me make the ads. And then he helped me launch my Facebook ads. Okay. Back in the day, the hottest commodity skill set, okay, the highest level skill set you could learn was media buying, which was Facebook ads at the time. And week after week, we would spend $1,000 or a few $1,000s, and I would lose money on these ads. Okay, I would literally lose money, and I would hop on the call with this mentor, be like, "Yo, I'm losing money. Like, what's the situation?" He's like, "Oh, you just gotta work harder. Oh, it's gonna switch. Just be patient. Oh, just keep doing this. Improve your little video here, and you're gonna start making money." Fast forward to 4 to 5 weeks, I am literally in $10,000 of credit card debt, and a guru who's telling me to keep going. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, there is no way this is going to work. So, long story short, I stopped working with that guru and figured out that the strategy that he was leading me towards would ultimately lead me to a lot more debt. So I stopped doing it. But if I didn't go through that lesson with that person, then I would have never became and got to where I am today. Okay? So I say all that to say that, again, you don't have to lose $10,000, but you will lose money. Okay? The reality is that your first product, your first ad, your first video, your first creator, whatever it is, will not make you the amount of money that you are expecting it to make. Okay? So you have to be patient, and you have to be willing to consistently create more. Okay? Create more videos, create more content, create more opportunity, right? For yourself in order to sell your product online. And if you can do that, right, consistently, then you will find a way to start being profitable. And once you do that, then the profits will come in way faster than the losses will go out. And that is a key that you have to keep in mind. And that leads me to lesson number 4, okay? And you have to be willing. Lesson number 4 is you are signing up for an emotional roller coaster, okay? And physically, it will take a toll on you. Your time will also have to be sacrificed, because the reality is, again, when you first get started, you'll be playing a lot of roles inside of your business. You'll be talking to your customers. You'll be researching your competitors. You'll be talking to your suppliers, right? You'll be creating new concepts and new creative ads and videos. You'll be reaching out to influencers and creators. Like, there's so many things that you are going to have to learn that will require a lot of your time. And the worst part about it is, just because you ask somebody to do something or you think a specific thing is going to go the right way, it probably will not. Like, you'll probably lose products on the way to your customer. Your supplier's probably going to fuck up with your first order. Your customers are probably going to be really disappointed and want refunds, right? Like, this will all take tolls on you. I mean, I think I have like 2-3 gray hairs here, but not necessarily all from e-commerce. But again, it comes with the territory, right? If you're looking to start building a business online and start making the money that you're imagining in your head, whether it's $10, $50, $100,000 a month, then with that territory comes responsibility, and you have to be willing to accept it. And that leads me to the last and final lesson, right? Which is lesson number 5. Dropshipping is saturated, and it is not worth it. I am telling you right now. If you are thinking about getting into this online game and selling a product that 1,000 other 18-year-olds on Twitter or on TikTok can see it, contact the same supplier, use the same video content that's already on the internet and AI to sell your product, then you, my friend, already lost. Okay? Again, going back to 2017 when I first got it started into e-commerce, the hardest part about being successful was media buying, which is running Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok wasn't around, Google ads, etc. And now, that is no longer the hottest commodity. Now, in today's age, the hardest part is to create really good video content and do that at a velocity like no other. Like the biggest brands and the best brands in the world are generating between 100 to 200 videos every single week, brand new videos that are new approaches and new ways to sell their products. Okay. And to be honest, like you just can't do that if you're just drop shipping a product that you picked off the shelf in a supplier, whether it's in the US or in China or in Europe, wherever it is, and think that, hey, just because this product solves a problem, for example, it's going to fly. No, because the reality is there are thousands of kids out there waiting to find a product that has a little bit of success that is so easy to grab and start selling themselves so they can do the same exact thing. So what you want to do is you want to do something called micro branding, okay? And this is where you go ahead and you find the core problem, right? That a specific product that is trending solves, and you want to go ahead and be able to adjust it, make it unique, and build a specific moat around that product in order to give you advantage and make the barrier to entry, right, to your product higher. And if you can do that, then you will separate yourself from the crowd and from the sheep that's already in the market, and then you'll be able to start seeing results. Hopefully I didn't talk so long here. Again, I just wanted to give you guys something genuinely from the heart and tell you guys things that nobody else is talking about when it comes to e-commerce and dropshipping, and hopefully give you guys like a full 360 on what you need to expect and what you need to be prepared for before you get started on this journey. But by all means, I do not recommend you don't start. This business model and this business opportunity changed my life, and I can say it firsthand. And again, I am not the smartest person in the world. I am not the best e-commerce person in the world. I am not the best anything in the world, really. But I've became really good at this game to a point where I now live the life that I want to live, and I will continue doing that, knock on wood, for the rest of my life. So by all means, you were meant for more, okay? Your goal in life should be bigger than whatever it is now. And if you are looking to get started in e-commerce, then now is the time. 2025 is the time, but just make sure you know what you're signing up for. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.